Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last 2 seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do 2 things: stay healthy and keep winning.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Packers first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one on target to Watson. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Packers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
Brings up second
and it'll
10.
bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. We'll go play action with Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's
a gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Love to throw it on first down. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, as good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
To the left side in the hands of Watson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll take off again. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
By Colby Wooden.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
This one complete, right side. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
The Packers
line.
offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
To Josh Jacobs. Blake Cashman on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, Reed. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Packers.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Second and a yard. Now, faking the give. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. That That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 24 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
This is an
line.
element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
This one broken up.
McCarthy's
It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He takes off. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 yards on the play.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs.
Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7.
17. Vikings 7. Will
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Love.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of
When
6
you can
yards.
win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Force him back, boys. Force him back. We gotta keep him out of the end zone.
Daniel
On 4th
Whelan
down, the
in
Packers
punt
turn it over to
formation for the
Daniel Whelan
Packers.
to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards
Vikings take
on the
over
return.
1st and 10.
And that's where the offense
At their
will
own
take over.
25-yard line.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 14-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
I say one of the most critical
Justin
elements of a
Jefferson.
dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on
Keyshawn
3rd down? It's
Nixon
something
on the
these teams
coverage.
stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They convert in style there. Big
63
play
yards, the
on
gain on
4th
the
and
play.
long.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy! Touchdown, Vikings! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
14.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Love to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Now Love. There's that man again. Another catch. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
7-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.